What's up, everybody?
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Another wonderful Sunday, man. Another wonderful Sunday.
It's week 4.
And man, it wasn't as crazy as last week with all the blocked field goals and blocked punts and all that, but we still had some electric stuff going on this week, so
Yeah,
I'm
big
pretty
up
excited.
special teams. Special teams has been exciting this year, right?
And I'm starting to think that it's like a skill because a lot of the same teams are doing it.
Yeah.
I'm
Then there's the
seeing,
coaching thing. The
yeah,
special team coach, they take their jobs very seriously. Then,
yep.
yeah.
Man, look, um, I got a lot to say about the game going on right now.
Okay.
Um, Listen, George Pickens, man. Uh, Look, I'll say this. I didn't think he would do much without CD. Just because I thought the offense would be so stale and he'd probably be the only guy.
Okay.
But it looks like the offense they can still run the ball. They can still move the chains. The Packers are in danger right now. They could lose this game. And and honestly, with the Cowboys, this is honestly a good team. I don't. A lot of people went in the season thinking they would be like a losing team. They'll be searching for another quarterback. Top 10 in the draft. And every game I see them play, I mean, except the Bears game, they're in it, and it doesn't matter who they're playing. It could be the Eagles, it could be the Packers, two of the best teams in the NFC, and they're in the game. So yeah,
Um, I made my statement. I think it was last week about how I feel about the Cowboys and Dak, and I still want to stand on that belief. But they're much better than I thought they were gonna be, for sure, 100%. Much better than I thought they were gonna be. Um, about your statement about George Pickens, right? The fact that you said that kind of throws me weirdly because when he was on the Steelers, you were telling me, "Oh yeah, this guy's so good. He's better than X, Y, and Z." So if he's that good, he doesn't get to become stale just because somebody else left. You know what I'm saying? He should be able to be dominant by himself. Um, I didn't think that the scoreline was gonna look like this at all. I thought the Packers were gonna like drop. I don't know whether the Packers have actually done it before, but I thought they were gonna like drop 30 like to like 3 or something really wild, like because the Packers have a pretty good defense too. Um, and I'm not I can't get behind Dak, man. I don't know. He has to make a believer of me. I just can't get behind him right now.
yeah. No, I don't blame you. I don't have this team as like a contender or anything, but I, honestly, if they would have won that Eagles game, and that Eagles game was right in their hands, and they would have been basically on top of the division, they would have had a chance.
Yeah.
Honestly, but hey, it is what it is. We'll see how this game closes. If they win this game, next time we talk about the Cowboys, I may have some strong takes.
Really?
Yep, man. Yep. Hey, before we move on though, you had some bold takes for us
So it
last.
wasn't a bold take. It wasn't a bold take, okay? It was I would even call it like maybe like if football was fun for me, right?
Okay.
Like what I would want to see football do. But it actually kind of went a little sideways than what I thought it would go because um they made Jackson Dart the starter
Okay.
in New York, right?
Yeah.
So I had in my head there's gonna be like a Jameis trade, right?
Okay.
But now that I think about it, I don't think that. Well, we're gonna talk about the Giants anyway, but I don't think that they would trade Jameis. I think they would rather trade Russell, right?
Yeah.
So now that trade is just so unrealistic. I don't think they'll trade both of them,
So
right?
so who'd you have them trading Jameis to initially?
So, and some of this is my own personal bias. I had Jameis going to the Bengals,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
And I had like it's pretty crazy. Okay, I had like Shador Sanders going to like getting traded to like to the Jaguars.
Wow. Okay.
Because like when I watch a game, I'm not impressed with what I see from Trevor Lawrence.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I think he might end up in like the same category of how I feel about Dak. Like, oh yeah, this guy's cool. He'll win us a couple games here and there. I think to steal your words, they're probably feeling good right now. They're 3-1, right?
Yeah.
But
Exactly. Yeah.
how real is this 3-1?
So for them, I mean, they still believe in Trevor Lawrence.
Right.
It's not like, with Dak, there's a body of work. He's been in the league for a long time. Trevor
Yep.
Lawrence still has potential,
Yep.
So they probably feel really good,
I just don't feel as good. But then I had Trevor Lawrence going to the Panthers.
Okay. Interesting.
Just to kind of even everything out.
Man, so you said forget Bryce Young. You just dashing Bryce Young.
Bryce Young can go to the Dolphins.
Okay. Hey, Tua, man, he's been going through a lot. But you mentioned the Giants already, man. I think we should just head straight to the Giants versus the Chargers, man. And oh man, listen, I almost I was so close to making a video Friday.
Okay.
A hype video for Jackson Dart. Well, I still might do it. So maybe I shouldn't reveal everything yet. So, but Jackson Dart came in. I didn't know what to expect, but I know the Giants have talent. I know they have players. Especially that defensive line.
Yep.
So, honestly, it didn't surprise me that Jackson Dart had success. And I think he did kind of what I thought he would do. He wasn't sensational, but he wasn't close to being bad. And that's kind of what you want to see from a rookie first year starting.
Definitely.
Yeah, he wasn't bad, but he showed flashes, good play.
I think he threw for less than 150.
Yeah. And he
didn't turn over the ball, I don't think. And I think he was pretty good on the feet too. I think he had about 50-ish yards, so it wasn't a bad game for him.
Yeah, and I mean, honestly, Brian Daboll, I don't know if you know his backstory. He was with Josh Allen.
Yes,
and he kind of made, he's
Josh
a lot of
Allen
credit. Yeah, a lot of credit goes to him for how Josh Allen turns out to be.
Yeah.
I don't think Russell. I don't know why they brought Russell in, because Russell Wilson doesn't have that ability anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And Jackson Dart, the way they used him today, it was a lot of design runs. Kind of like Josh Allen, how they would use Josh Allen.
Yeah.
So it's like, I feel like Jackson Dart fits more of what Daboll wants to do than Russell Wilson would. So once I saw how they played with Jackson Dart versus Russell Wilson, it made me think, why did you bring Russell Wilson here in the first place? He was never going to be that guy for you.
Because he doesn't want to lose his job, Glenn. I keep trying to tell you, these people, they care about their jobs. Their jobs are important. You mess around and go into the season with no quarterback and lose your job. You can't say I'm about to draft somebody in a non-quarterback heavy draft. Let's hypothetically say the Saints had got Jackson Dart.
Yeah.
And
which we talked about.
Yeah. So now the next best thing is and let's say everyone in the NFL still hates Shador, right? The next thing they're going with is Tyler Shuck.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I haven't seen anything to like about Tyler Shuck. You saw some things. I didn't see anything.
But, well, Jackson Dart, I don't think Tyler Shuck fits as well as Jackson Dart does with what Daboll wants to do. Tyler Shuck, he could run a little bit, but he's not. How you see, if you watch Jackson Dart in Ole Miss,
mm-hmm.
He was like a Josh Allen, much smaller, obviously, but don't shy away from contact.
Mm-hmm.
Plays within his game. Doesn't he plays some hero ball sometimes, but most of the time he follows the offense.
But they had a really simple offense at Ole Miss. That everyone always talks about it.
Yeah, they call it Mickey Mouse offense.
Look at that, come on.
Which is a shame, because if it's so Mickey Mouse, a lot of people are struggling to beat it. So if it's Mickey Mouse, but anyway, Josh Allen is this, he's not the same, but he doesn't make a lot of changes at the line of scrimmage. He doesn't do a lot of audibling. You don't see him. I mean, he does it. Don't get me wrong. Every quarterback has to do it, but it's not like he's Peyton Manning at the line trying to do too much. So when I see Jackson Dart, he's just playing within the offense. You could tell he's doing what he's supposed to do. I mean, I was impressed.
Yeah, honestly, you said that. It made me want to say something crazy, but it'll throw us right off the trains, and I don't want to do that.
Crazy about who? Josh Allen?
Yeah, because if you're saying that, then does that mean if you remove him from that system, is he not going to be as good anymore?
No. I don't think so. I wasn't saying that. Okay. I'm just saying I'm just saying that like he's so superhuman. It's like he doesn't have to. He doesn't like read the defense to beat the game. He kind of plays with an offense, and if the offense isn't working, he's not eyeballing at it. He's just going to use his talent to get out of it. Lamar does the same thing though. Like Lamar uses his talent to beat defenses. If the play isn't there, then his talent will beat it. Whether it's passing or running, like he'll scramble out and give his wide receivers time within the offense scramble drill. It's not that Lamar's not staying at the line going like this and hey, you go here and beating the defense. So. No, there's no shade at anybody. It's just that it's not. Some quarterbacks aren't running their offenses like that, and I think Jackson Dart, as long as he keeps that, he's good.
Talking about running the offense, Herbert. How you feel about how he ran his offense?
I mean,
2 picks.
Honestly, though, Herbert, Joe Alt.
Yeah, he got. I think it didn't look good.
Listen, and honestly. It dashed my mind that like the Giants would get a lot of sacks, but I just thought the offense wouldn't be good enough. And obviously, I didn't know Jackson Dart at that time was going to be playing.
Yeah.
But like that offensive line is going to need help, and I don't see no help coming soon. They're in a situation. I think the Chiefs are going to take the division, and I didn't think this last week. But once you lose Joe Alt, I'm telling you that. The Chiefs are just one game behind, and we'll get to the Chiefs eventually.
What about that one game behind? They're 1-3.
They're 2-2.
They're 2-3 today, right?
No,
they're 2-2. Oh, yeah, you're right.
It's week 4. It's only 4 games, 2-2.
Yeah.
And then the Chargers are 3-1.
Yeah.
All they gotta do is beat the Chargers again the next time.
Yep.
I'm not saying it's easy. It's not saying like it's easy, but like losing the offensive line, Chief defense is good.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm saying, and Joe Alt looks like he'll be out for a while.
Yeah.
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 So
it's really unfortunate that that's where it's at.
Hey, but Omari Hampton though, you gotta mention him.
Yeah. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Looks like a monster.
Yep.
And honestly, I'm gonna bring a little fancy in this real quick. I gotta just stop doubting Quentin Johnston.
Yeah.
I just gotta put him in my lineup. Just close my eyes. He just keeps doing it.
I would doubt him still. Look, the guy doesn't catch with his hands. What type of receiver don't catch with your hands, man?
But listen, so it's week 4. Three out of the 4 weeks, he's had a big game. When do I give up? When do I just?
Well, the truth is that maybe you start him fantasy wise, but I think he's never going to be a top receiver a top row receiver in my eyes, because I know that he is making plays primarily off of Justin Herbert's talent and throwing him the ball where he can catch it with his body.
Yep.
It's not a bad thing.
Look, he has so far he has 337 yards and 4 touchdowns this season in only 4 games. That's a 1,000-yard receiver. That's a double-digit touchdown receiver.
Yeah, definitely.
And he's a first-round pick, and your first-round pick give you double. I'm just saying, projecting.
Yeah.
He's gonna give you over 1,000 yards and double-digit touchdowns. I know we were just saying like he was a bust and all that, but
yeah.
But I'm seeing here,
I want to believe the truth eventually reveals itself. You know what I'm saying? Like Ladd McConkey is not gonna keep having duds of games when I know that Ladd McConkey is better.
Yeah. Hey,
but that's just me.
Quentin Johnson got something to say. We'll see how it goes.
Man.
Yeah, man. Look, we got a big one, and we can spend some time on this one.
Okay.
The Ravens and Chiefs, man. We can hold up on this because we still got the Bucs and the Eagles for the 1 o'clock window. So we can let's dissect that, and then we'll jump to the Ravens.
Okay, sounds good. Let's do that.
I just want to get the 1 o'clock window games out the way.
I told you last week, Glenn. I said it. The NFC belongs to the Philadelphia Eagles, and that's it.
Yep.
There's nothing you can do. And I told them about the fantasy and A.J. Brown, get rid of him. They don't listen. It's not real. The Eagles are the best offense at not using any individual person.
Yeah.
So,
look, with this game in general, right? Like, it's 25-31 was the final score.
Mm-hmm.
And all I kept thinking was that punt blocked in the beginning of the game could have genuinely like ruined the game for the Bucs. And like without that, I mean, the Bucs played a good game. The Bucs are still a good team.
Oh, absolutely.
And I still think that this is a matchup that we probably will see again in the playoffs, or
Sure.
like not everybody's gonna be able to handle the Bucs the way the Eagles did. You know?
Definitely.
And honestly, Baker is still playing the way he's playing, still
The,
exciting to watch.
the backfield. What's his name? Your guy.
Bucky
Guy.
Irvin and Rashad
Yeah,
White.
still doing his thing.
Yep, yeah. And
And this is
honestly,
without Mike Evans too.
without Mike, that's what I was about to say. Without Mike
And
Evans,
Ibuka's crazy.
yep,
Ibuka is a monster.
I'm telling you.
I don't know where I need to go back in the archives and see how we rated the receivers coming into this draft.
I'll tell you right now, Abuka was number one for me. All right, I'll tell you
He
right
was
now.
number one for you?
Oh yeah.
I don't think he was number one for me, but I don't even remember who was number one for me.
Hey,
I'm gonna go back and look, but I guess you're probably right.
Check the check messages. I know I had Abuka number one. You can check it.
Okay.
But we with the Bucs, no Mike Evans. Chris Godwin played. He didn't look good.
First week back.
First week back, so I'll give him some slack for that. He was dropping passes. We'll give it to him as his first week back. Yeah. But at least he didn't look sluggish. He looked in shape. You know, he didn't look like the knee was still hurt. It was his knee, right?
No, I think he like
Achilles
he just hurt his like foot.
Okay.
But
he didn't look slow. He didn't look slow. He looked like he had his speed back. He wasn't always the fastest guy, but he looked like he had his speed back. Yeah. So I was happy with that. We'll see how he goes. I think Abuka took his spot. You know, I still think Abuka will get them more playing time throughout the entire season. But Chris Godwin is a baller. So like he's just gonna make the offense more dynamic. The next time they play the Eagles, whether it's in the playoffs, if they meet or whatever it is, I might double down on the Bucs the next time. But we'll see how that goes, man. Baker, you know, I don't know if the MVP.
I love Baker. I never say anything bad about it. I love Baker.
Yeah, he might not get the MVP this year, but the Bucs are in the running for the top seed still. You know, still we'll see how
wait, hold on, wait, stop. You said the top seed?
Oh yeah, in the NFC.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
What? I thought you meant the top seed in the division. I'm like, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but the division.
But I told you, look, Glenn, I'm telling you,
yep.
The NFC belongs to the team that beat them today. Until further notice, and I feel like it's disrespectful for you to even say that it could be anyone else but them, especially after they beat the Rams last week. They came back and beat the Buccaneers this week, who are like the other best teams in the NFC. They've already made their statement. Well, that's the problem, honestly, and no one ever wants to give it to the Eagles, man. Just let them have it.
Oh no! Look, I'm not an Eagles hater at all. Like the Eagles, top to bottom, the team is great. I'm just saying. I guess in my head, I already have the Eagles up here, and I'm trying to find out who can challenge that. And I still think the Bucs.
Nobody.
I think the Bucs can challenge it still. After watching today, I still think they can. And obviously the Detroit Lions are a team to watch for sure.
Yeah. And that was about to be the statement I was about to make is the Lions probably beat the Buccaneers.
Oh, today beat the Buccaneers?
Mm-hmm. And I double down and say the Lions probably today beat the Rams. That's just me though.
Honestly,
the Rams.
Now that we're mentioning these teams, the NFC is a little deeper than you think.
Oh yeah.
You know, usually the AFC has kind of been dominating the last few years.
Yeah.
But I'm starting to see something from the NFC. They're starting to stack up some teams.
Yeah.
You know, so hey.
I think it's just because the AFC has the top 3 quarterbacks, so like everyone usually looks on that side.
Yep.
The top quarterbacks end up on the AFC side. That's why people more look that way. But
yeah, no, I can see that. Honestly, there's only 2. Was it 2 undefeated teams left? Yeah. It's the Eagles and the Bills. That's it.
Yeah.
Eagles and the Bills are both 4-0. The Bills, they made it through the Ravens. They made it through the possible losses, and now their schedule is pretty sweet. So honestly, the Eagles are running the NFC right now. They got Eagles have a top quarterback. I'm not gonna say he's not a top quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
And then AFC have a top quarterback with Josh Allen. Both seeds, both conferences. The quarterbacks are winning. So hey, that's working. I do. If you got anything else to say about the Eagles there?
I've made every statement I need to make about the Eagles, man. The world is theirs.
Yeah, man.
They have such a complete team, and even the defense that they lost a whole bunch of pieces, they're playing pretty well. I mean, they look good. I heard some rumors that they might bring back the guy that just got cut by the Texans, Gardner Johnson.
Oh,
Man, and then they get even better.
I don't even like that guy. To be honest with you.
But do you not like him, or do you not think he's good?
I don't like him.
Okay, but he's still a top safety. Yeah.
I wouldn't say he's a top safety, but he's a solid safety.
He's better than what they have now. They got a rookie back there, I think, and Sidney
I mean,
Bill.
he could definitely help their defense, no doubt. And the weakness of their defense is the defensive backs.
Yeah.
Not the front seven, and I don't know how they're doing it. They're bringing in some guys come in that I don't even know. They have a rotation going on.
Yeah.
Some guys never heard of before, and they come out there and make plays.
Yep.
It's
a thing.
Yeah, it's the back seven, it's the back four. Two safeties, two corners that really are really the ones to worry about. So, if nothing else,
no, the guy.
Who, DeJean?
No, Blankenship. He's solid.
Yeah, he's solid. You rate him?
And Mitchell's solid too.
Quinyon Mitchell, but those guys can be had.
But everybody can be had. Marlon Humphrey can be had.
Marlon Humphrey. Marlon Humphrey. We're gonna get to the Ravens. I got something to say about Marlon Humphrey. We're gonna get to the Ravens, but I'm just what I'm saying is not that their DBs are bad. I'm just saying to beat them, their DBs are the ones you have to go at.
Yeah.
Because even Cooper DeJean, as much as I like him, he's not like a shutdown, lockdown corner.
Right.
He's a great nickel. He can go to the outside as well. He can move him around. He can make tackles. He's not like he's always around the ball, but he's not like a number one corner that you want to put out there with
lock him down type of guy.
Yeah. And Quinyon Mitchell probably is more of that.
Yeah.
I still think he has flaws in his game, but
he has second-year player though.
He's only second-year player. He has potential. I'm not even trying to criticize the guy. Man, the Eagles' future looks good, even with losing players.
Yep.
But
let's move right along to this game, man. Let's talk about the Colts first. Let's just talk about the Colts.
Hey, honestly, the Colts is another frustrating game. Listen, the frustrating games for me was the Bucs getting that punt blocked.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that changes the game. And then this Colts game, and my guy, I don't know if you probably know what I'm going to say, Adonai Mitchell.
Oh my goodness. It's the most crazy. Oh my, I was watching it. I watched it happen. And I was actually really shocked that I was like, this guy, I was talking to you about it at Texas. This guy is really, really good.
Yeah.
Really, really good. And he got drafted to the Colts, and he just disappeared. And then he did exactly what we thought. He showed us who we thought
Amazing
he was.
Amazing catch.
And then amazing after the ball. All you got to do is just punch it in.
He stretches his hand out. I don't know what and he looks behind him.
Yeah.
And that was it. And honestly, as soon as he ran after the ball afterwards, tried to jump on it, that's when I knew. I'm like, he knows that he messed up.
Yeah.
He knew right away. He was like, I messed up.
It's a focus thing. It's concentration thing.
Yeah. It's how do you do that? Look, you are, if anything, he's the third wide receiver on the depth chart. At best.
Fourth. At best, fourth.
At best. So there's Josh Downs, Michael Pittman.
Yeah, and Alec Pierce.
Yeah. I don't like.
No, Glenn.
You're
I
right. No, you're right 100%. You're right 100%. I don't know why Adnan Mitchell can't beat out Alec Pierce,
he
but
showed
like
you why.
you are
He
100%
saw on tape.
right. You are 100% right. Alec Pierce can play, and
Yeah.
there's a rumor that he can get traded to the Steelers.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I hope that happens because we do.
What, AD or Alec Pierce?
Alec Pierce.
Okay. I
Uh,
don't think it's gonna happen after what he did today. I think the Colts rather keep him.
they rather trade Adnan Mitchell.
Yeah.
Calvin Austin got injured,
Okay.
so potentially we'll see how bad it is. But anyway, back to the Colts. That play ruined my pick because if the Bucs don't block that field goal, I feel like the Bucs have a chance to win. If Adnan Mitchell catches that ball, runs it in, I feel like the Colts probably win that game.
Yep.
You know, it's mistakes. Mistakes is what costs these NFL teams. That's what we got to see. And it's the same thing last week with these block kicks and all this stuff, like missed assignments.
Yep.
Like that's costing these games. But
doing the simple things consistently well.
Yep. Just get in the end zone, then you can throw the ball however you want to. You can do whatever you want to do. They say
it's not like he's the first person. We saw the Deshaun Jackson one all those years ago. Like, there's no way any player should. It's got to be something coach. Maybe it's a coaching thing. Maybe the coaches need to reemphasize it. Maybe they forgot.
It's happened so much, like in league history.
Yeah.
And nobody should be doing that anymore. It's ridiculous. And honestly, though, Dale Jones didn't have his best game. He still looked okay. Like,
oh yeah,
it's not like panic time, but like I do kind of wish he played a little better. He kind of made me feel like, that's kind of the Daniel Jones I know. You know,
really?
Like he showed glimpses. He showed glimpses like, yeah, there he goes again.
But, you see it?
What's up?
The Packers game.
There we go. It's coming down to the wire.
Yep. 33-30, 145 left.
Hey,
see, and moments like this, maybe he's gonna make me eat my words. This is why Dak isn't good enough, right? And he's not gonna bring them back. But maybe he'll make me eat my words.
We'll see. This is 2-minute drill. 2-minute drill. I don't want to forget about the Colts game, but 2-minute drill.
Yeah.
This is it. You practice this at the end of in high school at least.
Yeah.
At the end of every practice, 2-minute drill. You start at the 20 or the 30, however you want to do it.
Yeah.
And you got 2 minutes to get down the field and manage the game until you can score a touchdown or get a field goal.
Yep. Because it's 7. He got to get 7. It's not a field goal.
Yeah, it's not a field goal. So once again, this is 2-minute drill. That means that they have plays they practice.
Yep.
For this situation that they know if I do this works.
Yep.
You know, so we'll see how Dak does. We'll see how Dak. I'm rooting for Dak once again because I have bold takes about the Cowboys.
Yeah.
But yeah, back to the Colts for a second. With Daniel Jones kind of reminded me of Giants Daniel Jones. I don't want to be overly critical because like this one game you played a great Rams defense. Once again, the defense looked great for the Rams.
Yeah.
Obviously you can't stop great offenses to 0 points. Like so, you're playing a great offense no matter how good your defense is.
Yep.
You're gonna score on you. You know what I mean? So, the Rams, Devontae Adams, still the man. I love Devontae Adams. Puka Nacua.
Oh man, Glenn, let me tell you about Puka Nacua, man.
Yep.
I was really struggling to see his value. I think a couple years ago when they first brought him in, especially because I'm like, Cooper Kupp, there's no way Cooper Kupp isn't the guy. So like, stop trying to give it to this young guy. Like, feed Cooper Kupp.
Yep.
And I think he's now really showing me like how much of a fool I was. He is that guy.
He's elite.
Yeah, exactly. And I did not know that. I thought that he was a jag, as Steve Smith says, just a regular guy.
and listen, with Puka Nacua, his hands are pure. Like this guy can catch. He makes the craziest catches. Yep. And like I'm telling you, Puka Nacua,
and he runs his routes pretty well. The Colts had no answers for him. They had no answers for him.
Yep. And most teams don't have answers for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
sorry, Puka. Silly me.
But look, Devontae Adams with Puka Nacua, Devontae Adams loves to give these hidden gems. You got anytime Devontae Adams talks about wide receivers, listen to him because he talks. It's so good to hear him talk. He talks. He has all these gems that he brings
Okay.
up, and I'm just like, this guy, man. He can coach wide receiver. He
He
should be a
made a
wide.
craft of this.
Yeah, like trust me, and he does these like fakes, like these sudden fakes that will make you like whoa, like that's how he tricks people. That's how he gets the routes going. So, hey, the Rams are a real deal. I still think the Colts are great.
Yeah, and I was about to say, I was curious what you thought. I think that the Colts are still a pretty good team.
Yeah, definitely.
And I definitely think their play, I think, has almost locked them into the playoffs, especially because of what division that they're in. You know, the South. They don't really look good.
Yeah.
The Texans are really questionable. The Titans aren't really. They're not real, and I don't believe in the Jaguars. I don't believe in Trevor Lawrence. So.
And they keep winning games though.
Yeah, I mean, for now, while it's easy, get what you can get while it's easy.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be interesting to see how that division shapes out because it's between them two. It seems like, and it's a shock to me that Houston isn't involved in that. But yeah, it is what it is, man. But I'm ready when you are, man. I'm ready when you are for this.
Man, we gotta do this.
The game of the week, man. The game of the week.
Man, Dak is playing. You on watch that?
I'm mad at myself.
Okay.
I'm mad at myself because first off, I should have known the Chiefs were at home. First off, right, which is a factor, and I should have known that. Once again, I predicted this, and they're gonna get better when these wide receivers come back.
Yes, you did say that, and I said no, Glenn, it won't happen.
And listen, this is the thing. Xavier Worthy's more of a big play guy, right? You know, but when Rashee Rice comes back, he's gonna open it up for everybody else because he's the move the chains guy. And Juju used to be that guy.
Yep.
But he's not it no more. But like that's what he used to be for the Steelers. He used to really help Antonio Brown, like because he would move in the chains. And now we got my guy. You already know. you already know. But Juju Smith-Schuster used to be the chain mover. But now he's not. He kind of lost it. So with that, honestly, the Chiefs are still the Chiefs.
Yeah.
And honestly, we got to start treating them. Honestly, the only 2-2, but they're gonna win their division. To me, I'm calling that right now. They're gonna win their division because the Chargers just lost Joe. The offensive line is completely battered.
Okay.
So I got the Chiefs winning the division, and that means they're gonna get a home playoff game.
Right.
And honestly, with the Ravens, they're going through the hard part of their schedule, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think at the end of the season, the Ravens and the Steelers are going to battle out for the division. Ravens can still win the division. Don't get me wrong; they're probably still the favorites, but it's going to be interesting there. But with this game, the Chiefs pretty much started dominating, and I really think I should have known. Like I should have picked the Chiefs.
I think this is about to be tough for me. Let me before I make my statement about this. No, actually, let me say it before I forget. Okay, I think no matter what, I'm always gonna go Ravens, right? But it was due that the Ravens had a win. It was silly of me to overlook the injuries. Okay, and maybe this is also an excuse that I'm making, but the Ravens defensive line is all hurt. So we can't stop the run. And, I was questioning why David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs were having such a good time last week. Because they played against nobody, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But before I get back to this, Glenn, so I guess Dak just put his money where his mouth was.
I'm telling you, hey, GP.
And I think now, before 3 seconds left and 3 timeouts, it's really a Jordan Love show. And I really believe in Jordan Love. Overtime. You think he's going? Well, no, it can't. Oh yeah, it can. With a field goal, okay.
Yeah, but we'll see. See how it goes. With the with that though, back to the Ravens real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I don't trust. First off, panic mode. Honestly, for their defensive backs.
Absolutely not.
For the defensive backs in particular, Marlon Humphrey. To me, I keep watching Marlon Humphrey, and I am not seeing. Last year, how many interceptions he had last year? He had like a bunch of interceptions last year,
Yeah,
right?
he had a pretty good season last year. I don't remember this interception, but
But
yeah, right.
as I was watching him last year, I'm like, yeah, he's getting these interceptions, but like, I don't see the elite corner. I don't think he's an elite corner anymore.
He's not.
I don't
He's
see
a
that.
former All Pro. He's just a former All Pro.
Yeah,
That's
and
but
hold on, real quick. The reason why I'm saying panic for their DBs is because Nate Wiggins got injured also at the end of the game. I don't know how long he's out or if he's even going to be out at all.
Yeah,
But
Harbaugh said he can't make any predictions just yet.
Yeah, so and he needs to play. He's a young guy, so you want to see him out there.
Yeah.
And Jair Alexander he's washed. I don't see.
Is the verdict out?
The verdict is out. Yeah.
I keep trying to tell people the verdict isn't out yet.
The reason why the verdict,
I want to believe that he just needs a second.
Packers fans told us. Packers fans said it. This guy is done. So I don't know, man.
You're absolutely right about this whole the DBs is really, really questionable. The only bright spot there is Kyle Hamilton.
Kyle Hamilton,
yeah. I like one of our young corners, but it's not even worth mentioning right now. But I think it's not the Ravens have veered away from being the defensive juggernaut that we're all used to. And we just have a regular defense. I don't think our defense is so bad, but it's just a regular defense. It's like everybody else is used to be. But our offense is what's now elite. Initially there was Ray Lewis and Ed Reed, carrying the defense, and then Terrell Suggs was there. But it's different now. Where our superpowers are is Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry, Zay Flowers, and Rashad Bateman, and DeAndre. And honestly, it's a mindset switch that we all have to get to, right? Yep. As Ravens, people watching the Ravens, we need to understand that it's not the defensive team that used to be, right? But I don't think that our defense is so bad. I don't think our defense is. I still think in big moments, Marlon Humphrey will be able to get the job done, right? My verdict isn't out on Jair Alexander just yet. My verdict. I only saw him in one game. I don't know what games y'all were watching, but I only saw him in one game. Other than that, he's been hurt. I'm assuming he's gonna come back and start putting on the seatbelt for people, but I don't know.
I don't see it, but with the Ravens though, what you said is very true. Mike McDonald, when he left, that was probably the last elite defense.
Yep, he schemed it.
But now, and they had once again that Patrick Queen, Roquan Smith duo.
Yes,
that was scary. I remember I watched the game. All I heard was pads hitting. Like they were really hitting guys. Like,
yep.
But with that being done, since then the defense, even last year, y'all came on towards the end of the season. Yeah. For the start of the season, it was looking pretty bad. Maybe y'all do the same thing this year. Maybe the defense comes along towards the end of the season. But honestly, with the Ravens, though, what you said is very true. It reminds me of the Steelers when we had AB, Martavis Bryant, Juju Smith, and we had all these guys, but our defense was trash. And it was shocking. It's like, Tomlin, what are you doing with the defense? But we had starting safety was Shamarko Thomas. We had Mike Mitchell was like our star player, and he's like just the average safety. Our corners were awful. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
it's hard when you're a culture of defense.
Yep.
All of a sudden, your offense is elite and your defense isn't picking up. Yep. And then now, fast forward for the Steelers, our defense is good, but our offense isn't picking up. It's like you got to have everything fall together at once, or for one side to get to be above average.
Right. I think that I hate doing this because I feel bad when I have to do it, but I knew that Zach Orr was not going to be the guy. It didn't feel like it. I think he had he has a press conference. He said something along the lines of they asked him like, what's the new look Ravens gonna look like? He said, yeah, we're gonna run fast and hit hard. I'm like, oh my goodness, this guy doesn't know anything about defense. He's just gonna have people running around like headless chickens. And honestly, it just does not look good. It doesn't look good.
Well, you know what's funny about that? A lot of people like they hired him within, right?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And people, a lot of times these things, it's just like we know the guy, we're used to him. He was under that other coach,
Mike McDonald. Yep.
So we just think that it's gonna work, and that's we had an elite defense coordinator, right, when Troy Polamalu was there and everything. His name was Dick LeBeau, legendary Dick LeBeau, one of the best defense coordinators ever, right? And when he left, we put in another guy, and he was gonna run the same exact defense as Dick LeBeau. And then so we were like, okay, nothing's changing. He came in, and he was terrible. And we ended up firing him in like 2 years, and it was just like a waste of time. Everybody calling for his head.
But the truth is, now my question is, why would you, as an organization, why would you do that? Well, okay, I guess it's completely sidebar. Like, it's a tough defensive look for the Ravens, I think. And I wish that problem was something that could have been answered with like a trade or something. But I think the Ravens for the rest, I think. Don't get me wrong. I still think the Ravens are contenders. Like, they'll still be in the mix. Definitely going to make it to the playoffs. I still believe the Ravens are going to win the division, right? I think it's pretty clear cut for me, right? But in order for the Super Bowl to still be something that we talk about, we need to fix. We got to fix. We can't let up 20 points. We've let up way too many points in the last 2 games. Well, in all the games this season.
Yeah. Y'all played tough teams, so I'm gonna give y'all.
It's no excuse, Glenn, because we play tough teams in the playoffs too.
Yeah,
you can't lose to them because when you lose there, the game, like, the season ends.
Honestly, yeah, you're right, and what I'm seeing, I don't think that you guys will be a championship team this year, but I think y'all be a playoff team still, and I still think it's impossible. Let me not say impossible, but I'll be very shocked if y'all don't make the playoffs. And I still think the division is going to be a fight. We may collapse. The Steelers may collapse like we did last year when we had the division pretty much the whole season. And then towards the end, Russell Wilson went into his mode.
But because you guys keep getting veterans that aren't real. Like, Aaron Rodgers isn't real.
We
actually talk about that game?
We can talk about it, man. It was a doubling. First off, before we get into that, man, when you go overseas, it's a little scary because you never know how the game's going to turn out. Yep. A lot of teams fold when you go overseas with the mentally.
Yep.
Hey, I was happy to see my Steelers come with the win.
Yep. I was nervous for you when what's your guy went out, Jalen Warren.
Yeah. And somehow Kenneth Gainwell went monster.
About him. You're trying to tell me about what's his face?
Jalen Warren?
No, the rookie.
Caleb Johnson?
Yeah.
No, he's not a factor. I would never encourage. That's why I didn't listen after the drafts. I looked at his highlights and I was like, okay, this guy's really good, and people said good things about him. Once training camp hit, all the bad reports I was hearing, I was like, there's no way that I'm interested in this guy, So
yeah. While we're talking about that game, but before I say what I'm gonna say, I'm very impressed that this game is going to overtime. I thought it was over the first time I said something.
Hey, yeah.
So I really wonder whether I just pissed off Dak and now he's gonna prove me wrong tonight. But to go back to the Steelers game, I think. So do you think if J.J. McCarthy was playing that the Vikings had a better chance?
No, I think it would have been the same result.
Okay, but do you think Carson Wentz playing right now is better for them?
No, I don't think it's better. J.J. McCarthy needs to play because J.J. McCarthy can develop and be better. Okay. But I don't think
J.J. But what if they want to win today? Everyone talks about like well, I guess in the Viking organization, no one's job is really on the line. So even if they had a pretty bad season, no one's gonna lose their job.
Yeah.
But like, if I want to win today, who are you going with?
I'm still going with JJ McCarthy just because I feel like JJ McCarthy can develop towards the end of the season. So the Vikings are a good team. Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, TJ Hawkinson, two solid running backs. One is injured right now. They can make it to they can win enough games to at least be a wild card team. You start JJ McCarthy, by the end of the season, you expect him to develop. Starting Carson Wentz right now, his ceiling is very capped. JJ McCarthy, at least you'll be able to find out if he's your future, and he can hit at least Carson Wentz's level. I don't doubt that. So even if Carson Wentz is good right now at this moment, I still think you got to start JJ McCarthy because he's most likely going to be the better player in the future, even this season. So but I'll say this: shout out to the defense, man. We're finally stepping back up. I was really worried about this game, especially in the beginning, because Justin Jefferson was tearing us up in the beginning. And he honestly through the whole game he kind of tore us up. But we made our plays. We made Carson Wentz uncomfortable, and I'm really happy with the result, honestly. And now we're 3-1.
Yeah.
And we got the Bengals tomorrow, probably lose. We'll get to that. But we got the Bengals, and then we got the Browns, who lost today again.
Yep.
And I don't know, for some reason, sometimes like when the Browns are playing, I find myself rooting for them.
Yeah.
Even though they're in our division, and I don't want to see them win.
Oh, really? That's how you feel? I usually want our division when they play against outside the division. I usually want them to win because it elevates the division.
Yeah.
But everyone understands that this is the toughest division in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? So every win that the Ravens now make, it means that they're coming out of the toughest division. So it means more to me.
Yeah. And I think it will stay that way for a while because when you got the two great quarterbacks, Joe Burrow and Lamar Jackson, and Mike Tomlin and the Steelers, we're always going to be around. We're never going to be a team that's like sucks.
What about the Browns? What are you going to say about them?
Listen, Joe Flacco, man. Listen, they're a quarterback away, and if they can get that quarterback, they'll be like the Colts. That's how I see it. Like they need a little more. Maybe they need another wide receiver, but not that
Isaiah Bond led them in receiving today.
You said who?
Talking about last week.
Who'd you say led them?
Isaiah Bond. Last time I looked at the stat sheet, I think I saw him. I was like, wow, we're just talking about him.
Hey, Isaiah Bond, man.
He's a great player in college. I think he was Texas too, right?
Yeah. I wouldn't say I'm the biggest fan of him. He can play though. Don't get me wrong. I don't know if he's the number one guy. I think he needs to be a partner. Jerry Jeudy, if he could step up to be a number one guy. Isaiah Bond, that could be a duo.
Yeah. And they got the other guy.
Who's that?
Tillman. Cedric Tillman.
I think he got injured today.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. And then you got two good tight ends.
Yes.
With Fannin and Joku.
And I like the rookie running backs.
Hey, I love the rookie running backs.
Actually, I think I agree with your first team, but I think they're a quarterback away. I don't think they need another receiver. I think they're a quarterback away.
And if I was them, I know we don't talk about college football too much, but if I was them, I would trade both my first round picks to the Titans probably for the first overall pick, and I would get Drew Aller from Penn State, and he's legit. Unfortunately, I see him as the number one quarterback. We'll see how time goes. Okay. Still a lot of time, but I don't think the Browns should play around with this. Obviously Gabriel's there, Shedor's there. We talk about the Browns a lot.
I know. We talk about Gabriel a lot. We got a couple clips about Dylan Gabriel. It's actually really shocking to me.
No, this is the thing, and Dylan Gabriel has a following, because especially with those Oregon fans. So it's he was a good player in college once again.
Yeah.
My
everywhere he went, he was good.
my statement with Dylan Gabriel, my issue with Dylan Gabriel is the height. That's it. He faced Ohio State. He beat Ohio State. He played at high levels. You know, he did everything you expect a college player to do. But he's just too short. I don't. I even see Bryce Young, Kyler Murray struggling with that now.
Yeah.
You know, if you're
gonna balls, a lot of bad balls.
Yeah, man, and even like if you're gonna be like Drew Brees height, Drew Brees like 5'11", 6, like at least be 5'11". Don't come out here 5'9" like me.
Is he 5'9", Glenn? He's not 5'9".
No, Kyler Murray and Bryce Young. Those guys, man. I'm telling you.
So look, Dak is really about to.
Hey,
he's trying to make a fan of me tonight.
I'm telling you, man. Listen, the George Pickens is in there too, man. I'm telling you, these.
Look, Glenn, I'm telling you, look, you can't give me excuses about receivers just because CeeDee Lamb is hurt, and that's all I'm saying.
But hey, George Pickens is showing it.
Of course, and that's what I'm saying. And if he didn't show it, I have bigger questions about his quality.
He was a 1,000-yard receiver with nobody there except him, with Pittsburgh. So, I mean, he can do it.
That's the expectation, isn't it?
What you said?
That's the expectation.
Hey, right? Look, he has 2 touchdowns right now, 130 yards. CeeDee Lamb's gonna be out for a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Hey, get the job done. 2,000-yard receivers. If CeeDee Lamb comes back, possibly.
Wow. That means that Dak is the if he does that, he's the MVP this year.
They gotta win games. You know how MVP goes. If you win 11 games, the other person has 14 games. The 14 game person is gonna win the game.
Yeah.
But man, look, let's knock out this Monday night games, man.
Yeah.
I know we're gonna have some disagreements on this first one here because I think for the first one it's a little personal for you, and that's why you might make the wrong choice.
The wrong choice.
No,
I'm up.
Yeah, no, you definitely up. And now I'm a little scared because I heard Justin Fields is back.
Yeah.
You know, he's gonna play Monday night, and that just came out last night.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
So I was like, man, my picks aren't looking good. Now Justin Fields is coming back. And the Jets look good with Justin Fields. I mean, yeah. I know against the Bills they look awful, but week 1 against the Steelers they look good. Justin Fields is at least gonna make the game interesting. I'm still gonna stick with my Dolphins pick. I'm still sticking with that just because of the Dolphins offense.
Yeah. With
Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, Devon Achane, got Gordon back there. The defense is bad, but I think that Tua can step up and get the job done at least against the Jets. It'll be a close game, and then Tua will finally have his glory moment, his good moment, and the Dolphins will feel good about themselves for this week, I guess.
But Glenn, so look for like this Jets one, yeah. I think that the Jets defense is better than the Dolphins defense significantly.
Oh yeah.
Right. So on one side of the ball, I know it's a clear-cut win. The Jets are better, right? But I'm a firm believer in Garrett Wilson and like what do you call it, and Justin Fields. Yep. And you love Brees Hall more than I like him. Mm-hmm. And then there's Braylon Allen back there. I don't really know who the other guy is. I want to say it's Allen Lazard.
Yeah, and Allen Lazard, yeah, he's most likely the second receiver, yeah.
Yeah, but he's a very serviceable, receiver, right?
Yeah.
But Justin Fields is playing for his job right now. You know what I'm saying?
Is he?
He's playing
for his future.
Like his career, like
him
continuing to be a quarterback, he's playing for that right now because
yeah.
If he gets benched today, this season, right? Or like he doesn't retain this job after this year, there aren't very many options because, like you're saying, this draft class of quarterbacks, no one's gonna say, "Oh, I want to get Justin Fields." I'd just rather get a rookie, pay them less. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's what I think about it. And I think Justin Fields is talented. He's way too talented to disappoint in these moments.
Man, look, we've been saying Justin Fields is talented for a long time, man.
He hasn't showed you. He won 4-0 with y'all, or 4-1, right?
Yeah, I think we went 5-1. Yeah, or we won a lot of games, Justin Fields. And I just want to see the full season. Full season, put together the whole full season, and I'll jump right on board. I love Justin Fields. I love him, but I can't keep driving on that train and then he doesn't show up. So yeah. Let's get to this next one though. We got the Broncos and the Bengals.
Yeah, I don't really. The Broncos. Yeah, I don't have very many words to say about it. Hopefully Bo Nix carries me to a blowout of fantasy. Get touchdowns, one rushing, 300 yards passing. Everything. Just absolutely kill the Bengals.
Yeah, and
cat dead. That's it.
I agree. Just kill the Bengals. Push them to 2-2. Steelers stay sole atop of the AFC North.
Oh, so you have ulterior motives.
Yeah, man. I need to be alone at the top of the AFC North, and we feel good. At least give us these few weeks here.
Man, it's a long season.
It's a long season. I agree. The Broncos. I low key want the Broncos to lose though. So I want the Bengals to lose, right? But I wouldn't mind if the Broncos lost, just because the Broncos are everybody's off-season super team, And
I know how that feeling is. So
yeah. So I mean, Broncos should win this game comfortably. Mm-hmm. I want to see J.K. Dobbins will continue to ball out, or if RJ Harvey gets in there.
RJ Harvey.
I know. I thought
I want to trade for him in fantasy.
It's not. This might be a good time to. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see. Hopefully tomorrow night, if he balls, then you can't.
It's gonna be tough.
Cortland Sutton. I mean, can't hate on him. He's a baller, man.
Even Troy Franklin's been doing his thing.
Yep.
I think they're buddies.
And I'm kind of waiting for the Evan Ingram sighting.
Yeah, I don't think he's real.
Well, this is the thing. I'm starting to think that Trevor Lawrence is like the tight end whisperer, because like he got Brenton Strange being a factor, and he had Evan Ingram looking like he was a elite tight end.
I think it's just because the roles that tight ends play, right? Because
Bo Nix don't care about that.
Yeah, but exactly. But look, that's what I'm saying is that because they play that safety role.
Yeah.
If you want to play safe, you just get it to your tight end. And I think that's what Trevor Lawrence is doing. That's why I made it look like, oh yeah, he's whispering to them. He's not. He's just being a punk. But honestly, Glenn, I actually I want the Bengals to lose, just because I want football to be as fun as possible. So I want them to trade for somebody.
Okay. So you want them to lose, and you want a poor performance from Jake Browning.
Yeah.
Because they can lose and Jake Browning plays well, and the Broncos play well, and they just beat them.
Yeah.
You also need the poor performance.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think that will make me happy, because it'll make football more fun.
Hey, I got a little prediction as we close before we close out of this.
Okay.
I'm Jamar Chase versus Patrick Surtain. I know usually I pick the corners in this, but I'm picking Jamar Chase today.
But I'm telling you,
look, Patrick Surtain's elite. Don't get me wrong, and we'll see if he travels. He usually does travel, but we'll see if.
But T. Higgins is on that squad too, so maybe he'll move. You just
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And they'll probably scheme him to be off of Patrick Surtain, maybe have him in the slot a little bit.
Yeah.
So we'll see if that truly happens. But yeah, man. Hey, we're gonna close out and we're gonna watch the rest of this game. Honestly. Hey,
I'm really sad that Dak proved me wrong tonight. He's really playing.
I'm telling you, we'll see if Jordan Love gets it done.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I hope he does.
Hey, so we're about to close out here. I do want to say I appreciate everybody for coming.
Hold on. I think somebody said they got a fantasy trade question.
You can send us these questions. You can drop a question right now, and We'll see. We'll probably try to answer one right now. If not, we can get to it during our fantasy video. We got a fantasy video that drops Wednesday. But yeah, let's see. I'm gonna read it. We got, hey fellas, in my happy PR league, I just traded away Keenan, Abuka, and Scatterboo for Amon-Ra, Rashad White. Our receivers are MJH and Jamo. RBs are Derrick Henry, H.N. and Hampton. Did I do okay? All right, so Keenan, Abuka, and Scatterboo for Amon-Ra and Rashad White. Honestly, you traded away Abuka and Scatterboo, which was a little scary, but you already have Derrick Henry, H.N. and Hampton. So I don't mind going after the elite wide receiver. So I don't think you did too bad. I would have tried to weasel him out, but
yeah, I feel like there could have been more received, especially after you know what? No, Glenn, I think it's a good trade.
But he did okay. No, that's
I actually think it's a good trade because honestly, I have him on right, and I know how well he's been playing.
No, and I think giving us the team that you have was key here because he stacked at running back already.
Yeah, exactly.
He was able to get the elite wide receiver Amon-Ra and Rashad White on the bench. You never know. Yep. Get you some running back depth in there. Yep. I like the trade.
This is good. And Glenn, let me say one more thing. About fantasy, right? I think the worst thing is having too many players to play, and he just resolved that problem. Because honestly, you go into given weeks and think, should I go Keenan Allen, Abuka? Nah, you just Amon-Ra plug and play every day of the week.
So now you're stacked at running. You got your 3 running backs. It's half PPR, remember. So you do want to have running backs in half PPR.
Yeah.
So you stack that running back, and then you get. And honestly, H.N. is much better at a half PPR league because he catches the ball a lot.
Yeah.
So you got Derrick Henry, H.N., Hampton, who went crazy today.
Yep.
And he's going to continue to go crazy and get all the work.
Yep.
You get Amon-Ra here.
And you got Rashad White for fun, who's a great handcuff.
Yeah, you're set. Honestly, I don't know who your second wide receiver is, but your lineup is
he got J-Mo. Jameson.
Oh, yeah. So you're straight. You're straight.
Wait, who's MHJ?
MHJ. Marvin Harrison Jr.
Ooh, okay. Wow, this is actually a lot better than I thought. Wow. Yep. Wow, it's actually, wow, I really wonder what the rest of your league looks like.
Hey, he's straight though. That's a good team. That team's a problem. Hey, all you need is Marvin Harrison Jr. to continue to be that guy. I know he's been making mistakes, but he had a great game last week or this week, I should say. If he continues, man, I don't know where your flaw is. Maybe at quarterback. I don't know where your quarterback is, but other than that, you're good.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Hey, I appreciate you coming in with the questions. You got any other questions? You can leave them in these comments right here. We'll come back to them and answer them in my fantasy video.
Yeah.
Or when we drop the fantasy video, you can come by. And if anybody else that watch this video, hey, drop your questions, subscribe. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok. Man, we love it. We love football, so we're here to answer anything and do whatever. So.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for tonight.
Yep. Thank you, guys.
Enjoy the rest of the game.
Oh, yeah.